Valeu. Good evening, everyone. So, I think we'll wait for someone to join, okay, and we will start the session within another 5 minutes. Mm. Uh, Good evening to one and all. Okay, so sorry, yesterday and 2 days I was not feeling well. So because of that, I am unable to take the sessions. So sorry for the inconvenience to everyone. Okay, so we will start our session today. Okay, so the thing is like we have covered almost all the what are all the functionalities, what are all the methods, what are all the topics, means like inbuilt methods, all those things in my previous sessions. Okay, so I will show you tomorrow how to, mainly because in real time scenarios the main issues where we will get is handling the null values, and how we may need to replace those null values, and how we need to remove only a call. Suppose if a column is having a particular null values, and how to handle that. So all those things we will see it today. Okay, so and after that, once that is done, I will be showing you how to replace a particular null value with a another, how to replace a null value with some value, so that we can able to do the calculations. Because if your columns are having the null values, right, you cannot perform any operations, okay, on that particular column. Okay, so how to replace that, that also I will show you. Then once that is done, I will be showing you like how to write the data from Spark to the DBFS or any local file system. Okay, so that is very important, because once you complete once you process the data, okay, once you did all the transformations and once you process the data, you need to keep back the data to the local file system or HDFS file system or Azure data lake. So whatever your project is using, you can do that. So how you can do that? Okay, suppose if you want to, suppose if your data is very huge, let us assume after processing the data also, you have somewhere around 6 GB of data. Okay, so in that case, what you will do? So you will be writing that data into the barcode format. Okay, so that was the real time, and real time we will be doing. We will be writing the data in the barcode format with snappy compression. Okay, that also I will be showing you. So how the data will be written back to the DBFS or what file, any local file system which we are using it. Okay, so those things we will see. And finally, I will show you the how the real-time process looks like, guys. This is one of the real-time use case. Okay, just I will show you how the real-time project, how the real-time code looks like. Okay, so all those things I will be showing you. If you see this, this is the code which was came before. So the thing is like I need to do some modification to the code and I need to upload it. Okay, so this is what we need to do. So I will explain you the scenario and I will show you how we can do that. Okay, these are all the things. And you know how the schema looks like in a real-time projects. Okay, this is what the schema looks like. You can see how many rows and columns are there. Okay, this is called as nested JSON. Okay, this is a nested JSON. You can see generally it is a nested JSON. Okay, this is nothing called as a nested JSON. Okay, so how we will process this everything, just we will be looking into that, so that you will be getting a better idea how to do that. Okay, so till now, did anyone have any questions in my previous sessions? You can ask me. Okay, I will be continuing my class. In between, if you have any doubts, just let me know. Okay, so the first thing is I will be just showing you how to mainly handling the null values. Okay, so just for the time being, we can create the data frame. Okay, like this. So in order to create the data frame and in order to use the Spark SQL functionalities, so what is the thing you need to do? You need to initialize the Spark session. Okay, so once after initializing the Spark session, this is how I need to create the data frame in a manual manner. Okay, so what I did, you can see here, this is the record, second record, and third record, none. What is none? In Pyspark, okay, none will be taken as a null by the Spark frame engine. Okay, you will be representing the none as null. Okay, so that's the reason you will be putting none. So once you keep null, what will happen? The Pyspark will take it as a null value. Okay, you need to represent the null as none. Clear, everyone? Understood? Okay, so what is meant by none? So don't get confused. It's nothing but, okay, so a null value. Okay, so and even I'm putting, you can see here there are two duplicate records are there. Okay, and there is one record which is completely having null values. Okay, now how to process, how to remove the null values, how to remove any one of the null values, all those things I will be showing you today. Now you can see here spark dot create data frame. Okay, this is simply, this is nothing but it looking like a parallelize. Okay, so how you will create an RDD in a manual manner is nothing but this is one of the way of creating an RDD. Sorry, data frame. Okay. So what are all the columns? ID, name, location, and salary. So these are all the four columns which you will be taking care. Okay. So now see how you are going to create this particular whether okay whether this DF we can able to create this DF or not. Okay. Just a moment. Okay, go just okay. So just we will see like you can see here my data frame is created and you can see there are duplicates, there are null values. Okay, so let's add one more duplicate to it, one more okay, so duplicate to it. Just a moment. So that once I try to remove the duplicates, you can able to see. Okay, so that's the main reason of adding these duplicates. Just to see. Okay, you can see there are two duplicates, all those things. Okay, so the first thing, okay, in order to remove the duplicates, what is the first method which we are going to do is nothing but drop na. Okay, we need to use drop na, that is the package name. Okay, this is the package name which we need to use while dropping any one of the null value. If a particular row is having null value, that will be removed from the data frame. Okay, so this is why I am telling all these things. Okay, the thing is like I will just show you. Okay, you can see here the real time how the okay, I cannot get the real time data, but this is how the real time schema looks like. Okay, just I will show you. Just a moment. Okay, so guys, this is what the schema. The thing is like you can see how many columns are there in this particular data set. There are number of columns, right? So the thing is, once you are getting the data into this once the data has been inserting into the number of columns, there may be a chance of mismatch of data. In the sense, suppose if that is a string, suppose if we are trying to insert an integer, that will be called as a null, that will be inserted as a null, that I already showed you. Okay, so that will be inserted as a null. So in that case, we need to do the data filtration. Okay, so data filtering, that is why I will just show you. Just I will take just a moment. Okay, so these are all some of the different kinds of stages in Pyspark projects. What is the data filtration? Okay, data filtering. Okay, because we will be getting almost huge amounts of data. Okay, so in the huge amounts of data, you will be always getting null values. There may be a chance of getting null values. Null values means, suppose if there is a mismatch of data type, then that will be, suppose you have ID and you have name and you have salary. Okay, suppose if you are inserting like this, one comma medium comma something. Okay, but if this is string type, but if this is inserted as 3, then what will happen if you try to insert 3 into the second column? Then what will happen? You will get null value. Okay, so you can ask me what will happen if you get a null value. The thing is, why we are what is the reason we are creating a data frame into it? Can anyone tell me what is the reason of creating this data frame from a data set? What is the reason, people? Any answer? Why we are doing this? Already the data is there in the data set. You are keeping it, you are moving it into the data frames, mean in the sense of Spark SQL tables. So what is the use of that? Why we are doing all these things? Any guess? I think you people know. Just tell me, because that way from that particular answer only. Yes, handling data. It's good. Yeah, exactly, sir. It's to process it for analysis. We are processing the data for analysis. So what we are doing, we are processing it in the sense we are taking the data and we are doing the analysis. In the analysis, in the sense that may be a addition, that may be a subtraction, that may be a sum, that may be a maximum, anything that can be used for analysis. Okay, so the thing is, suppose if you get null here, what will happen? Just I will show you. Suppose if you got null here, okay, so your client will be asking like create an extra column into the data frame and add, okay, 1000 to the salary. Okay, add 1000 to the salary. This is what the data looks like. One comma within comma null. What is the requirement? He is asking us to create a extra column. Okay, create an extra column the name of the column is maybe salary new, and he may ask us, okay, I want just add for every value, for every record, add 1,000 to it. So can you add 1,000 to null? Here the value is null, right? What will happen if you add 1,000 to null? What will be the output? What will be the output? You will get anything? Nothing, right? Null. It's a null. So the thing is, your particular data is wrong. Okay, you will get a wrong and a wrong value. Okay, in the sense you don't get a value, so your analysis will go wrong. Understood? So in this case, what you will do, at least you might get a value like at least 0 or something like that. You must never, what you will get, you will get null. Okay, and in our final data set you must never get null. So in the sense, what you need to do, you need to replace it. Okay, you must never had a null values in your final data set. Got it? So that's the reason we need to remove the null values and we need to replace it, replace the null values. So why? For doing the analysis purpose, you must never have a null value in your columns. Okay, so that's the reason, that's the main reason I'm choosing this, because everything is other, the SQL operations are very easy, group by, order by, aggregation, everything will be easy. But the only thing is where you will face issues only facing null values. How you will get, how you will handle the null values, that's what the real-time scenarios will comes into picture. Okay, so here you can see, till this everyone clear, right? Why I am doing, why we are going to remove the null values? Okay, nothing but for better processing of data. In order to get a perfect understanding, or in order to do an analysis, okay, in order to do the analysis of the data, you need to have a perfect data. Okay, you must not have any errors, all those things. Okay, so that you need to remove the null values or replace the null values from your table. Okay, so now how we will do that? First thing, we can use drop na. Okay, how we can do that? Just I will show you. See, just you can see it now. Null. Okay, drop. Okay, null. F dot, you need to use, this is called, this is not a method, this is nothing but package. Okay, this we will call it as a package. Okay, we need to use the drop na package, so that that drop na package will provide the necessary libraries to remove the null value. Just see, any, we can use any or we can use all. Okay, I will tell you when you will go for, okay, when you will go for what is that feedback link? I didn't understand. What is that feedback link? Is it, is that question posted to me, Subramanya? Or, okay, not a problem. Okay, I'm not sure whether this. What is that feedback link? I'm not sure, Subramanya. Is the question posted to me or to the host of the session? I'm not sure. Okay, what feedback? I'm not sure. Okay, so you can ask them. Dilip can answer. Okay, so the thing is like null, we are using drop na package with any. So what this will do? Okay, just what this will do. Okay, so how, this is one of the way of filtering the data. So what it will do, just see the output. Okay, it has removed all the rows which are having null values. If any one of the row is having null value also, it is removing all the rows. The complete row will be removed. Got it? Understood, everyone? Okay, so this is what the importance of drop. Okay, this is 445 numbers. Not sure what is that. Okay, so the thing is like you can see here, right? So if you use the any, so what will happen means, all, if any one of the particular record, so what is the record? In the sense, I already told you, this entire line will be treated as a record and each record will be treated as a string. Okay, so in entire record, if any one value is null, that is removing the entire record from its data frame. Clear, everyone? So all these records are removed from the data frame. This is the use of any. Okay, if you use any enter record. So in some cases, what you will be doing in the once you get the data, right? So they we need to remove any one, because that the particular record is very very important for doing the analysis. So if you have a null, they will be blindly telling you like just remove the data. If you have null, remove the data. So in that case, you can use any. Okay, it's a simple thing which will remove all the values which you are having in. Clear? This is the use of any. And now we will see what is meant by all. Okay, now see. Just reload the data frame again. Okay, now see. Now just I will add one more cell below. Okay, now see what will happen if I use the all. Okay, so drop df all, something like that. Okay, so df dot na all, just use all. Just see now. You can see here only one value is getting dropped. What is that value? If a particular row is having all the null values, only that kind of row only will be dropped. Okay, so it won't drop the records. It won't drop the records which is having any one of the null value. Okay, what any has did, it taken all the data in the data frame, and if any one of the column is having the null value, that entire row will get deleted. Okay, but in the case of all, what will happen? Only if entire row is having the null value, only that will be deleted. Okay, clear everyone? Understood, right? What is the difference between what you say all and any? Clear? Okay, now we will see. Okay, now it's 2 minutes. Okay, now we will see how we will drop a null values on a particular column. Okay, how we will drop the null values on a particular column. In this, what we need to use, just see below. Okay, now see here. So now you want to delete the record. You want to delete the record. Suppose if a particular column is a, let us assume you have a name column. Okay, the thing is, if null value appears on the name column, then that record has to be deleted. Okay, so now how you will do that? Okay, df names. Okay, here dot. Now here same thing, we need to use drop na package, but here we need to use subset. Okay, here we need to use subset name. Just give name, just give name, and just give null df dot show. Okay, so now see, you can see here, you can see here what is the, just compare the both outputs. You can see here, right? Name column we have four null values, and all the four null values has been the rows which are having the null values in the name has already deleted from the data. Clear? Understood? Why we are going, when if you want to remove the null values from a particular column. Okay, so why we will be doing this? Any idea? And what scenarios you will do this? What scenarios means, I told you, right? Suppose if you are using the name as a name, and a name particular column as a major part of your analysis. Okay, in that particular point of time, you will be removing the nulls from that particular column. In the sense, suppose your analysis is completely based on a column. Like see, the particular you will be getting a data. Okay, so what they will be asking, see, for the past 2 years, I want the names of a particular data set. Okay, who has taken multiple loans on a particular account. Okay, suppose you will be having a car loan, you will be having a home loan, so like that. So I want to get only that particular names from the data set who has taken the multiple loans in the period of 2 years. In that case, your entire analysis will be based on name, right? If you have null in your name, then you can't do your analysis. In that particular point of time, you will be removing the null values from your data set. Understood, everyone? Why we are going? Why you can ask me what is the reason of why are you choosing only name? That will also only comes under at the same point of time. Okay. So suppose if your entire analysis belonging to the same column, then in that case, that particular column must not have a null values that will affect your analysis. So that's the reason we need to only go for particular subset. Understood? You can even use multiple subsets also. Okay, even you can use multiple subsets also. How you can use multiple subsets? Suppose if you want, if you are, there are two columns, okay, in the two columns you need to remove it. So in that case, what you will do, just you will reload this. Okay, you will reload this again. Okay, so same thing, you can see here multiple null df multiple column. Okay, dot. Okay, same thing, drop na. Okay, and just here this is the syntax will change. Okay, so subset, and you need to give, and then you need to start your quotes. Okay, and you need to give them names. Okay, name comma location. Okay, name comma location. So in this case, what will happen, you can see here, so we have already reloaded, right? Okay, one moment. Style null df dot show. Okay, okay, you can see here. Okay, it will take the name column as well as location column. Suppose you can see here there is a null in the third, so it will be removed. Again, third, it will be removed. All the values before will be removed. If you take the fifth column, okay, in the fifth row, right, you have null in the name column, but you have a value in the location. But since we have given, right, whatever the value, if it is a null in the name or location, it need to remove. So this is the way you need to handle the nulls on multiple columns. Okay, if a particular multiple columns are there, if any column have any name or location or anything, if we having null value, it remove it from the final data set. Okay, so once after removing that, then that data set can be used as an analysis purpose. Okay, so and we have some other, suppose we will be getting sometimes a requirement. Okay, the requirement is like, see, I have three columns: name, location, or salary. In these three columns, okay, if any of the two columns, okay, if any of the two columns are having null values, then remove it. Okay, it needs to remove from the data frames. Okay, but if any of the, suppose name, location, salary is there in three columns, only one column is having null value, in that case you must not remove it. Okay, if any of these three, if any two columns is having the null values, then you need to remove that. So in that case, how you can handle that, also you can handle by using a threshold. Okay, they're using, there is a particular scenario called threshold. You can use that and you can remove that. Okay, how you can do that? Okay, you can see null, just give threshold. I will just reload this again. Okay, threshold. Now just give null df. Okay, so in the sense here we same thing, same package we will be using, but here we will be using a value called thresh. Okay, okay, so here and just give threshold as 2. Okay, and give the subset. Okay, give the subset and just start your quotes, and you give the names. Okay, name, location. So these are all the things. Okay, now just see it. Okay, whether you are can able to, I will show you, don't worry, I will show you the output so that you can able to get it. You can see here, you can see here, this particular fifth row is completely deleted. Okay, why? Because it is having the null value and it has reached the limit 2. Okay, so because the number of null values in the column is greater than 2. So but if you take here, okay, if you take the fourth one and third one, okay, there is only one null value. So that's the reason the threshold is only 1. But here we need to remove only the values which is having threshold 2. Means in name, location, or salary, in these three columns, if any two of the columns are having null value, that has to be removed. If any one column is having the null value, that must not be removed. So in that case, you need to use the threshold. Clear, everyone? Understood? What is, when you can use this? This is a very specific terminology which we will use in real time situations. Okay, suppose if you have, I told you, right, for analysis purpose, if you are using multiple columns, In that case, then this will be comes into handy for you. Okay, you can choose the threshold and you can remove on this particular columns. If any threshold in any null is coming, then you can remove that. If it is any one of the column is having, then if you don't have any issues with that, then you can keep those null values like that. Everyone clear? Understood? Till here, everyone is clear, right? How we are using the null values, how we are removing the null values. Okay. So okay, then the one more thing. So the thing is like uh, how you can fill your null values. Okay. Suppose if you want to fill a particular column, let us assume. Okay, let us assume C. Let's assume I will reload this particular data set again. Okay, reload this particular data set again. You can see here we have reloaded it. Now what is my requirement is, see, whenever I have a null value in my name column, that need to be replaced with some other value, some other name. Okay, then how you will use that, guys? This is very interview questions. This is very important for interview questions. Okay, so this is I have came across this interview question many times. Okay, when I'm searching for a, okay, so big data profile. Okay, so just see, it is very easy, but just make a note of it. Okay, so how to fill your null value with another value. Okay, so in the sense null. Okay, so my requirement is whenever I get a null value in name column, that need to be replaced with some other name. Okay, in that case, null fill df. How it will do? Null df dot na. Here we must not use drop. Okay, we need to use only na dot fill. Okay, then a dot fill, then you can start your brackets, then you can start your flower brackets. In that case, okay, just give name. So just give like okay, just give XLR. Okay, so if you're having null, then it need to be replaced by XLR. Okay, so how you can do that? Now just see whether it has been done or not. Okay, null fill dot show. See here, see it. Got it? Are you seeing null values in any name column? Clear, right, everyone? Okay, so this is how you need to fill the column. Okay, you need to fill the column if a particular column is having the null values. Okay, normally guys, in real time, how they will do now, if you are having null values, they will replace with na. Okay, this is how it will be. So in the sense, you got a null value instead of that, you got a null value. So that's how in the real time you will be doing it. Okay, understood everyone, right? So this is very important thing which you will be using the real time. Okay, which will be using the real time, that will be helpful in order for replacing. So the thing is, again I'm telling, in your final set you must never see a null value. That's it. Okay, clear everyone? Okay, so that's what. And if you want to show it again, you can do one more thing here. Okay, null df, null df dot na. You can see, you can do this here also. Okay, instead of, you can keep location. So what I am doing, this data set I am taking, and in that again I am changing it. Okay, is it happening? Shit. You can see here, in location also I am getting NS. Okay, in location also I am getting. So what I did, first I have taken this and I have removed all the names to NA, and I have changed it. Whenever I'm getting null value, I'm replaced with NA. And again on this filtered DF, again what I did, again I have replaced location with NA. Okay, so even you can do the same thing. Okay, okay. Yes, Anuj, you can try it. Okay, because You can try with the different kind of things. We can have a previous value plus one with the help of fill. Okay, see you what that's what I'm telling. Instead of a particular, if you are having null, okay, if you want to replace it with an integer, then it is not possible. Okay, you can do some other alterations, in the sense you can create a column. Okay, first you need to, but if suppose a particular column is having null, make it to 0, and after that you need to add it in a some other column. Okay, that you can do it, but straight away you cannot make it to 1. Okay, but maybe that may work out for practice, but in real time we won't do that. Okay, straight away that won't happen, right? The data has to come from the source. Okay, the data has to come from the source, and if we are doing analysis, that analysis must have some use. Okay, simply straight away we cannot go and we cannot tell like, okay, we can keep one instead of but we will have requirement. Okay, even while we are keeping NA, then you need to mention them like in the particular document. See, whenever we are getting null, we are replacing it with NA. So that and all we need to tell to the clients. Okay, you can do that. You can try it, Anuj. So these are all the things which I'm telling. Okay, so taking this as your reference, you can able to try it many ways. Okay, that you can do it. Okay, so this is how the thing is. And again, see, once you got this filtered, okay, so again what I did, dot na dot fill. Okay, so what I'm doing again I'm filtering this out. Okay, I'm doing salary. What I'm doing, in the salary, in the place of NA, I'm keeping 0. Okay, I'm keeping 0. Now see, got it here, 0. Anuj, you can see here, right? For your doubt only, I have taken this. Okay, so the thing is what I did here. So the thing is simply we can replace to 0. But is this 0 is a string or integer? Okay, that maybe it depends upon the data type. Okay, so like that it will happen. Okay, you can able to fill whatever the value you can, but that depends. Okay, what is the analysis you are doing? Depending on the analysis, you can fill the value. But mostly in locations or IDs or transaction IDs, you will place NA. Okay, so 90% now they are creating their own tools. What will happen now? That tools will internally take the check it, and if you are having null values, it will replace with some other. Okay, but if you are particular, there is no tool, and if they ask you to do the data quality, okay, and what the term data quality will comes here, right? So what is meant by data quality? The data must not have any nulls and it must not have any mismatches. Okay, that we will be calling it as data quality. Clear how we will be filling the value with another values. Okay, okay, so this is how all about these things. And one more thing, and just one more scenario which I have designed. Okay, just a moment, I have one more. Mm, just a moment. Just a moment. Okay, before that, I will show you some other thing. Okay, so the thing is like, now see here. Here I'm just using. Okay, so we have this, right? So guys, the most important functionality, okay, which we use in the real time daily. This thing I'm using in my project. Okay, what is this? Drop duplicates. Here, how many duplicates are there? Can you answer me the question? How many duplicates are there? Extremely sorry, my system got restarted suddenly. Okay, so I think everyone can hear my voice, right? Is there any disturbance? Yes. Okay. So what I'm discussing, like we are discussing about how to drop the duplicates. Okay. So this is the common scenario which we will face daily. There may be a chance of coming duplicates. So before giving the final data, before we are submitting your final data, you need to make sure that you must not have duplicates in your particular data set. Okay. So in that case, what you will be doing, you will be using drop duplicates. Okay, so first before dropping the duplicates, just check how many records are there. Okay, so we have two duplicates. Okay, now just see. Okay, just drop the duplicates. Okay, just drop the duplicates. Okay, just drop the duplicates. Okay, 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 just a moment. Okay, okay, so DF5. You can see here the duplicates has been dropped. Okay, so before we have, okay, just for the, just I will show you these two things. Okay, just a moment. Yeah, just a moment. Okay, so just a moment. Okay, my voice is having some issues. Okay, so you can see here, right? You can, if you compare the both data frames, okay, you can see there is a there is a duplicate here and there is a duplicate here. So drop duplicates has dropped both the duplicates. Okay, so this is the common thing. Okay, even if you don't have duplicates also, it's good, like before submitting the output, you can able to see if there is any duplicates in your particular data or not. So the thing is, if the duplicates keeps on increasing, right, every record will have n number of, suppose 30 columns or 40 columns. Okay, the thing is, if one more duplicate is there, that will add extra data. Okay, the GB, the size of the data will get increased. So that also will take some amount of course. That also will take some amount of process to go on. Okay, so that is the problem. Okay, so in that case, you need to do this. You need to take drop duplicates. Definitely, you need to drop the duplicates. You need to use this in order to make the things better. Okay, so this is how you need to drop the duplicates. And once you, I think you can see here the duplicates has been dropped. Okay, just I will comment this and I will show you the rest of the things. Okay, so and now what is the thing, if you want to drop the particular column, okay, so this is how you can do that. Okay, if you want to drop the particular column, then okay, you can see you can use this particular column null df dot drop, okay, particular salary. Okay, now what you are doing in this particular data set, okay, just do this. Okay, just I will comment this and I will show you. Okay, just Now your data set is getting loaded again. Okay, so your data set gets loaded again. Now what the thing is, now what I am doing, I am dropping a particular column. Okay, now see, this salary I'm dropping it. Okay, let's see whether you're getting the output or not. Okay, you can see here. I think just comment this. Okay, you can see here. You can see here your column is dropped. Okay, simply you can drop it. Okay, this is a simple one-liner interview question. How you will drop a column in your table? So you can use this location. Okay, everyone understood, right? How we can do this? How to drop a particular column from your data set? Just use a column drop. Okay, clear till this? Okay, so this is what I want to show you, these two things which are very important, because I need to go through some functionalities and I need to show you what are all the important things. And one more thing, guys, this is what you need to do if you want to order by. Okay, if you want to order by, okay, just to see here. Okay, df2 equal to df dot, okay, order by. Okay, just give salary. Okay, and just give enter. Okay, dot show. You can see here right now. See, just I will again load the data. I am reloading my data frame again. Now I want to show you like order by salary. You can see here order by. If you give order by, what will happen? It will come in an ascending order. Okay, it will come default. It will be an ascending order. Okay, but if you want it to be in a descending order, then this is the thing. Okay, just give it. Just note it down. Okay, just this is was the thing. Okay. Just give ascending equal to false. Okay. Sorry. You can see here now it is there in the ascending order, descending order. Okay, this is how you will get it. Clear? So this will help you guys in order to structure your data in a simple manner. Okay, whether you want to show your data in ascending manner or descending manner, you can do this. Okay, everyone clear, right? Okay, how to use the order by, how to use the, because order by default it will be ascending, but you want to get in a descending order, then you need to give ascending equal to false. Okay, these are some of the, okay, the things which you can able to do. Okay, one more thing, just I want to last session. Okay, just a moment. I have some other data type because that is the real time scenario which I want to show you. Yeah, is this the one? Okay, now just I will copy this. Just a moment, some doubts. Yes, you can. We can order by even multiple columns also, sir. We can order by even single column. We can order by multiple columns. Just you can give command. You can use the order by multiple columns. Okay. Even that also I will show you, sir. Not a problem. Okay. So this is the one of the data frame. Okay, which I have created. Okay. This is also just take it as a, okay, like null df. Okay, so this is the waterfall, and I have kept some values. Okay, why I kept the values? Once after the end of this, I will be explaining you. Okay, how to do that. So just see, let's try to on this. Okay, so you have this, right? So the thing is, you have null values in commission column. Okay, so you have in department also, you have some null values. Okay, you can see this is what the data set which we have got it. Okay, now what is the thing is, they have asked us to create a new column. Okay, and in that new column you need to add salary and commission. Okay, in that new column you need to add salary and commission. So how you will do that? Okay, so how you will do that? So this is what we can able to do. Just see the, okay, you can able to see this. Okay, df1 equal to, okay, just give the df. Okay, so I'm going to add a new column. This is the most used functionality in our real-time projects. Okay, so thing is total salary. Okay, just give total salary. Just give total salary. Okay, and just give expression. Okay, expr, okay, is the expression. So before using that, I will tell you some packages you need to import. Okay. Okay, so before doing that, so what is the thing you need to import? This is the package you need to import. You got this one? This is the one you need to import. Clear? Import expression when, lit, and call. Okay, I will tell you why what is the use of lit and all. Okay, so now what I'm doing, I'm going to add a column. In that column, I am adding salary and commission. Okay, guys, this is the real time scenarios will look like. Okay, how you will add a particular scenario. How we so just I designed this and just I'm telling you about this. Okay, now see, you can see here. Okay, so 800 plus 0, 800. Okay, so you can see 1600 plus 300, 1900. But see here, salary is 2975, but the commission is null. So what is the output you got? Null. So here your data is missing, right? This is a bad record. Understood why I told why to handle, why the handling of null plays a very important role? Everyone clear? Why? Because this is the thing. Okay, so the handling of null becomes very important only because of this thing. Understood? Why? Because 2975 plus null, what you are getting, the thing is you are getting the null value. Okay, here also the thing is you can see here 5000 and here is a null. If you both adding, you are getting the null value. Okay, so here your data is getting missed and there will be a wrong in your analysis. If you start doing analysis for any machine learning or something, the data which you are getting will be having a mismatch. Okay, so this is what you need. This is what you need to handle it. Okay, so how you can do that? Okay, how you can do that? That you can do by using this particular thing. Okay, just a moment, we'll just show you when I had a disclaimer. Okay, so just a moment, so you can see here this is what we have did. So this is the output, okay, which we got. What we have did here, I have added one more column. Okay, so and what that column will do, it will check whether the commission column is having any null values. Okay, the commission column is having any null values. If it is having a null value, it will replace that with 0. Okay, literal. And otherwise, if that particular commission is not having a null value, then what it will do? It will give that particular value as it is. If it is a 0, it will give as it is. And after doing this filtration, then what it will do? It will add that particular salary and commission. Okay. So understood everyone what it is what this particular concept means. It will first go to the commission column and it will check is there any null value. Okay. So yes, there is a null value. Now replace this null value with 0. Okay, replace with null value with 0. Now we have replaced it with 0. Okay, clear? Now once we replace it with 0, then what we are going to do? We are adding this both 2975 plus 0. So what will happen? We will get the output as 2975. Clear? Now you got the output, right? So null has not impacted your data. Clear? Understood everyone? So this is how you need to add the null value. Guys, this is also one way to filter the null values. Okay, so we will check like df dot column name dot is null. If a particular column is having null value, then replace it with some other value. You can do that, or before thing which I shown you, right? Even that also you can do. Fill. Instead of null, you can fill with some other value. Anything you can do, guys. You can use that or you can use this. Okay, that depends on whether how comfortable. If you are using is null, if you are comfortable, you can use this. If you are using that particular fill, if you are feeling comfortable, then you can use that. Okay, clear everyone? Understood with this? How to replace a particular column with if a particular column is having null value, how you need to replace it with 0, and how you need to add the performance, how you need to add the operations. Okay, I hope this is clear to everyone. Okay. Okay, so this is what maximum or what are all the things you will be handling it, guys. Okay, so mostly we have covered almost all the operations. The only thing which we left is how to write the data to the how to write the data from Spark to some other environments. Okay, that is what it was left. Okay, so can we start that, right? Everyone is clear till this, right? How to handle the null values, how to handle a particular column having null values. Suppose if multiple columns having null values, how you will handle. Okay, suppose if any null value, if a particular column is having a null value, and how to replace it with some other value and do the analysis, how to do the operations, all those things I have shown you. These are all the real times, okay, which we will be working in industries. Clear to everyone? Fine. Can we move on, right? Or any doubts you are having, let me know. Okay, so the next thing is the okay, how you will be handling, okay, like how to take the data from a dbfs, and how to do the how to get into the data frame, and how to make it comfortable with sql. I will show you now. Okay, just one moment. Pyspark class session, go here. Okay, so now this is what we have did completely. Okay. Mm, just will add one more cell to it. Okay, so now see here. Okay, so what I'm doing, let's say I'm having a, let's say, is there any value I'm having, just go to my dbfs. Okay, where is the place where which you can store, I can store the data. Okay, so just go here dbfs. Okay, just you can see here file store, tables. Okay, and you can see here devices.json. Now I have a json file in my dbfs. Okay, now how I will convert this dbfs to the a data frame? Anyone? Anyone can tell me? I already have told you many times in the time of data frames how we can do that. Any idea, guys? Okay, just a moment. Yeah, exactly. Spark.read.json. Okay, very good. So this is how you can able to handle your, okay, so you can able to handle your particular json file, okay, by using, okay, data source api. This we will call it as data source api. Now I have devices.json. Now how to handle it? Okay, simply we can tell the answer by using data source api. Okay, just go here. Okay, just go to last session. Okay, so just go to this particular place. Now how to do that? Okay, we have already we have imported the spark. Already imported. Yeah, we have you can see here we have already had a spark session initialized. Okay, just you can try it now. Okay, try devices. Okay, the devices is the file, right? Okay, which is there in our dbfs devices df. So we are making that json file into a particular data frame. So spark dot read dot, okay, json. Okay, so just get here dbfs. Okay, so I told you again, this dbfs is similar to the hdfs which is there in our cluster. File store, just we have tables. Okay, and again we have devices dot json. Okay, so this is how you need to handle them. Just see it now. Okay, and yes, it's done. Okay, so you can see the data type of the devices is nothing but a data frames. Okay, so devices df dot show. You can see here your data frame, the data which is present in the json is converted into the devices.df. There is one assignment I can give it to you. How, just check it how to read the multi-line json. Okay, I told you how to read a single line json. Just check it how to read the multi-line json. Okay, how to read the multi-line json, that is also very simple. You need to only change only one parameter. Okay, only one parameter you need to change it. Okay, just try it out and just let me know. If you don't know, I will help you out in that. Okay, how to read multi-line json using spark. Clear everyone? Okay, now here you have converted this into your particular thing. Now how you can use group by? Simple thing. Okay, devices df dot, okay, Now suppose if you want to group by temperature, okay, I want to get how many values are there with temperature, same temperature, okay. So how you can do that? Group by, just give temperature, okay. Now I am grouping my data with temperature, okay. Dot count dot show. You see it. You can see here with temperature 29, I have 5 records. With temperature 26, I have 11 records. With temperature 19, I have 15 records. All those things. Okay. So this is how you will be using group by. Now, see, this is what we are using this, right? Group by, all those things. Guys, is it looking like SQL? Exactly is looking at SQL, or it is something different from SQL? The people who knows SQL can answer this. Is it exactly looking like SQL, or is it something different from SQL? Anyone knows SQL in this participant? Most of the people might have came across SQL, right? So the thing is like, see, this is bit different. Exactly, sir. Okay. It's a bit different. It's not the same thing. Okay. The thing is, these are called DSI operations. Okay. These are called DSL operations. Okay. Data specific language operations. Okay. So the thing is, this is not same as SQL. SQL is very easy. Okay. SQL is very easy. But the thing is, we are performing these operations based on, okay, DSL operations. Okay, so data specific language operations we are using. These are called DSL operations. And there is another way we can do the operations on the data frame same as SQL. How we can do that, guys? That can be done by using create or replace temp view. Okay, so the thing is, your data frame, what is there in your particular, here you have a data frame devices.df, devices df, right? You need to convert it into the, you need to convert this data frame into the SQL table. How you can convert this data frame? This is not a SQL table. This is only a Spark table. Then how you need to convert it into a SQL kind of table? In that case, you need to do this. Okay, create or replace temp view. Okay, create or replace temp view. In the brackets, just use any other name. Okay, just give some name. Just give some name. Okay, a name like devices table. Okay, devices table. Okay, this is what the table. Now see, now we have, we what we did, we have created the data frame. Okay, what happened? Hmm. Oh, sorry, we have missed the yes here. Okay, okay, so just comment this. Okay, so now see, so now what we have did here. Okay, just I will show you once after putting this. Now what I did here, I have my data frame. Okay, this is my data frame. What is the data frame? Devices.df. What I did, I have a JSON file in my storage and I have converted into the data frame using data source API. This is looking like a table, but we are performing DSL operations on this. We are not performing SQL operations. So how to perform as it is SQL operations on it? In that case, you need to convert your data frame into the a Spark SQL table. So how you will convert this into the Spark SQL table? By using create or replace temp view. So by what it will be happening, right? Your data frame is converted into a temp view. It's a view. Okay. And what is the name of that? Devices.table. Now how you can use this table? Simply use this. Okay. Just to give. Okay. SQL df is the one which I am giving here. So Spark dot, and you need to use whenever you created a data frame, and and once you created the data frame into the Spark SQL table, then how you can view the contents of that particular table? You need to use spark.sql. Okay, select. Now see, this is exactly like a Spark, it is SQL table. Okay, device underscore table, and just give limit as 5. Okay, now give dot show. You can see here, this is same, before one is also same. Okay, so the thing is, the way we are giving it is different. Okay, now see. Okay, now I want to get only the records. greater than for temperature greater than 30. What is the query you will be giving? Select star from table where temperature greater than 30, limit 5. You can see here I got only the data with temperature greater than 30, but this is looking like a SQL or not? Is this looking like a SQL or not? Anyone can answer this? Yes, right? This is exactly looking like a SQL. So why I told this now? If you have a data frame, if you have a huge amounts of data, if you are not perfect, if you are not that much, yeah, what is that? Yeah, except limit, just you can remove it. You can see it. It will give all the data. Sir. But as it is, you will tell you right, it will give only 20 records, and you can choose your 100 records or 50 records. You can choose it under in brackets. You can write in brackets. You can choose it as should. Okay, so if you have a huge data set and if you want to perform operations on it, but you don't know how to, you are not that much confidence on DSL operations. In that case, you can choose this way. Okay, Spark SQL way. How you can do that? Simply convert that entire data set into the data frame. Then once after converting it to it, make it as create or replace temp view. Simple. Convert it as create or replace temp view. So once your data is converted into the create or replace temp view, you need to give a table name. Okay, so the thing is this data frame is converted into this Spark SQL table. So now you have a devices underscore table. So from that, whatever you want, you can do that. Okay, you can just check what are all the temperature greater than 30. You need to process you need to process the data. You can join the data. You want only the devices, particular devices where temperature greater than 30. Okay, and device ID equal to mm, 44. Okay, so just see, you can see here we have two records with device ID 44. Okay, we have two records. For temperature 33, we have temperature 34. Okay, so this also you can do. So whatever seat same as SQL or table. Okay, whatever operations you are doing in SQL, you can do here. Guys, is it looking easy? Is it looking easy? If you know SQL, you know you can able to happily do the Pyspark. No need to learn DSL operations and all. Okay. This is easy for the people who are very good in SQL. They can directly, because in most of the projects, right, we will do this only. Instead of going for, because there are some people, okay, who will use DSL because they are very good with it if they keep on working in the industry for more than, right? So they won't take this long method, like first they will convert it into the data, what is a creator, replace temp view, then they will use Spark.SQL, all those things they won't do. Instead of that, they can directly use the DSL. But the people who are good with SQL, they can use this. Okay, this is the second way of performing your SQL operations. Okay, first way is nothing but it's a DSL. It's similar. It is looks similar to SQL, but it's not SQL. But this is exactly SQL. Guys, this is available in Spark with Scala also. Okay, even you can do the same operations in Spark with Scala. Okay, sir, which is faster means I can tell like Spark SQL is faster, sir. Okay, I told you, right? Because the thing is both will give you almost a similar speed, sir, but the thing is it's how we how comfortable we are. If you are comfortable with what you say like DSL, we can go with DSL. Yes, you can make it to SQL. Both will give you the mostly it will give the same performance, but SQL it's a bit faster, sir. It's a bit faster because of default functionalities which a SQL engine is having. So that itself it's a faster. Clear, sir? Hope I got. Because mostly it will both will give the almost similar results. Sir. Very minute, but which will be fast means I can tell like SQL is fast. Okay, and it is very easy. Okay, even if a person who just know the Spark functionalities and directly he can come into Spark environment, and if he knows this, he can easily work in Spark PySpark. Okay, what you need to do? You need to know how to convert a data frame into a table, Spark SQL table. For that, you need to use create or replace temp. Clear? Understood, everyone? Okay. So this is what all about how to create a. I thought of it needs to be. Yes, exactly, sir. SQL will be always faster. Okay, SQL will be always faster. When compared to DSL also, it's a very minute difference. It's a minute difference you can call it, but SQL is a bit faster when compared to DSL operations. Yeah. Okay, so you can use anything. Okay, it depends upon your what you say, like comfortable. Whether you're comfortable, you can take SQL also. Okay, this is what I thought of explaining, but I forgotten because in most of our cases, right, we will use only DSL. But I thought of telling you it today. Okay, so today I completed this. Okay, so this is how you need to do. And the next thing, what you did, you have suppose if you want to rename your column. Okay, so how you will do that? Okay, how you will rename your column? So okay, just before I will go here, just if you want to rename your column, just see. Okay, so I want to rename with my column temp to temperature. So how you can do that? Okay, so df2 equal to, okay, you can shoot device. Okay, dot devices df dot with column renamed. Okay, so you need to use this. Okay, so that your particular column will be replaced with another column. Okay. Okay, so this is how you can see. Oh, sorry, just a moment. I will just comment this. Okay. You can see here temperature. Your column has renamed to temperature. Okay, your column has renamed to temperature. Clear, everyone? Understood, right? How it is happening? Okay, so this is also one of the interview questions for experienced professionals. Okay, how you will rename it? Because once I attended Cap Gemini, in that interview they asked this question. Okay, so how you will replace this column? Okay, so this is what about this all the operations. Okay, you can use L trim, R trim, anything you can use, Raj. Okay, trailing spaces can be done by using this trim functionality. Try it out. Okay, you can use. I just pinged it in okay, chart L trim. You can use R trim. Okay, all the trailing functionalities you can able to remove. Okay, this is also we can do that. Okay, you can see here, you can see, you can use, try it out. Okay, try it out, all these functionalities will be there. Okay, so you can try it out. And if you want to see what are all the files present in your local file system, okay, so no need to go back to the files again. Here itself you can do it. How you can do it? Simply just give percentile fs. Okay, and just give whether this one. Okay, file store. Okay, and tables. Tables. Okay, so what it will do, it will go to the dbfs and it will list all the files which is present in the dbfs. Okay, so before and all, what I use it to do, I need to go to the data, I need to go to the data, I need to check what are all the data present in the under the file systems and table. But in the command in this particular prompt itself, we can able to check by using this. Okay, just go. Even you can check this. You can give this also SQL, and you can suppose if you have a SQL table, directly you can do the SQL operations here. Just give percentage of SQL. Okay, means that the entire thing will be converted into a SQL environment. Now it is converted into your Unix environment. In Unix only you will be giving ls-lm. Just give. That will work. Yeah, because this won't support this particular. Okay, so now this is what the file systems present in our local file system. Okay, in our dbfs, what are all the files present under file stores and table? So these are all the files. Okay, you can see word count, us gender.csv, us data.csv, all those things you can able to get. Clear, guys? Understood, everyone? Okay, so this is what you can able to see. And one more thing, now how you will be writing your data. Okay, now you how you will be writing your data into the, okay, your local file system. Now what we did here, just see here. Okay, what I have a data frame devices df. Okay, what I did, I have converted the devices df to the create or replace temp view. Okay, and I have made it as a devices table. Okay, so this is my Spark SQL table. Now what I did some filtration. Okay, so the thing is just remove this. Okay, and I want to keep only the values greater than 30. Okay, I want to keep all the values greater than 30. I want to filter those values and I want to keep it in my local file storage. Okay, so how you will write the data? Simply you can simply in a one liner, what we can tell, how you can write the data from Spark to the dbfs or local file storage or hdfs, anything. or even to HBase anything, how you can do that. Okay, that can be possible by using the below command. Okay, SQL, okay, df dot write. Okay, write is the operation which will write your data from Spark to the another environment. Okay, and mode, just you have two modes, one is append and another one is overwrite. Okay, even you can use append and even you can use overwrite. Okay, and just give suppose you want to save this as JSON. Okay, so how you can do that? JSON, and just give uh, sorry, just a moment, dbfs. Okay, dbfs. Okay. So this is what. Now what I am going to do, I have converted this. Now I am filtering out some values, and that filter values I am going to keep it in a particular place. Okay, tables. Okay, now see it how I can do it. Just see whether this will work it or not. Okay. Now this won't work. Just a moment. Just a moment. Why it won't work, guys? Anyone can tell me what is the wrong in this? Remove show here. This is an action, right? We must not give that and we must not show that. Okay, so this is a show. Just remove the show. Now right, you can see here it has been done. Okay, it didn't throw any error, means it has been done. Okay, now the thing is the data. Now see just a moment, just go here, stat cells below. Now go percentage file system ls. Okay, now give uh, store tables. Okay, just go here, just give here. You can see here. Just a moment. Just a moment. Guys, you can see here JSON. Okay, so this is what the JSON which we created right now. Okay, because that is there in the top. Okay, so what we did here, we have filtered the data, and that filtered data we have kept in the dbfs. Okay, this is what we will do. Now we can do one more thing. We can keep it as parquet file format also. Just give parquet. Okay, now we'll give parquet. Okay, now the thing is like, so just I will show you this. Okay, just to see it. Now what I am doing, I am getting the data and I am moving the data into the different file format. Okay, so now see it. Okay, just give ls-lrt. Okay, so again you can see here success. Okay, so just a moment. Okay, okay, so you can see here snappy parquet. Okay, this is snappy.parquet. Okay, so the thing is, what you are doing, you are directly moving your data into the parquet file format. Okay, so the thing is, this is how you need to write your data. Okay, suppose once you, after filtering the data, if you can feel like if this data is for 5 GB. Okay, so what you can do, you can write it back to the in your dbfs in parquet format. So what will happen, this 5 GB will be compressed to, maybe I guess how it will be, 7 GB, maybe like 4 5 MB file like that, or 5 MB, or maybe 7 MB. So this is how the compression takes place. Okay, so the thing is, what will happen, your entire GBs of data will be converted into the MBs. Okay, so now what will happen, your data will be present in the parquet. Okay, from there you can move it to your shared location, and from that you can download it. Okay, that is what we will do it in the real time. Okay, so what is this means, how you will write your data from Spark to the other local file system. You can do it in local file system, or you can do it in hdfs. Okay, or you can do it in if you want to place that data in hive also, you can do it. Okay, anything you can do by using write operation. Okay, okay, so just explore it, guys. Okay, how you can do it. Okay, because every project will have their own specific requirement. Okay, so once after processing the data in my project, what is the requirement means, once after processing the data, the processed data need to be placed in Azure data lake. Okay, the processed data has to be placed in the Azure data lake. So once we keep the data in the Azure data lake, in Azure data lake, we can keep it in the Parquet file format. Okay, once the data is kept in the Parquet file format, okay, so that's how we will save our data. That's how we will save our data. Our processed data we will save in the form of Parquet file format. Clear, guys? Here, everyone, how to write the data into the local file storage? Everyone, we have two kinds of thing. One is append. Append will add it, and overwrite will overwrite the file. Okay, understood, everyone? Clear with the concepts today? What we discussed? Okay. So these are all the things, people, which we have covered almost everything in Pyspark. I don't think I have left anything. Okay. One other, any other thing which I left? Data frames and all those things, data sets, we won't use it. Okay, and SQL operations, how to write the data into this, that also I have done. Okay, so even we can do one thing also, we can once after processing the data, we can keep the data in the Hive tables also. That also we can do. Just in this place, we can use it like write SQL dot write dot save as table. Instead of this, we need to use save as table. In the bracket, you need to use Hive table. That's it. Okay, so the data will get saved into the Hive. So you can explore it, whatever the things you want. Okay, so is it clear, everyone, till now? So this is all about the Spark, guys. PySpark. Okay, why is PySpark? Everything we have seen. Okay, so this, it is the future names is like this. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Okay, so these are all about everything we have gone through. Okay, so I don't think I have missed a particular topic. Narrow transformations, architectures, even I covered the most of the transformations and real-time topics. Okay, guys, just I will show you the real-time, how the recent, there is one use case which I have resolved. Okay, just I will show you. Just a moment. This is not for me, just for one support I will be doing. So for that, see what is the what is his requirement is, the client requirement is. Okay, see, now there is a directory. Okay, there is a Hadoop directory. Okay, there is a Hadoop directory. Let's say Hadoop underscore directory. Under this there is a called audit data. Okay, so under this, the data will be comes like this: audit underscore file dot csv. Okay, today, and similarly every day you will be getting file 1. Okay, tomorrow you will get file 2, all those things. So the requirement is, see, if you have a file 1, if the data is present, if a file is present in this, so what will happen, this the data, this particular file need to be converted into the data frame. Okay, using schema mentioned in the file, and after that you need to come out of this loop. Okay, the thing is, once you have a data frame need to be created by using a struct type. Okay, by using a struct type, this is what you need to do. Okay, this is what you need to do by creating the struct type. So now, suppose, okay, if the file is not there, then what will happen? Suppose under this Hadoop directory audit data, suppose if there is no file, then what will happen means it must not throw an error. What it need to do, if file is not present, okay, file is not present in the Hadoop directory, so what you need to do, what will be happening is like, his requirement is, it must not throw an error. An empty data frame need to be created and with blank data. Okay, and it need to come out. Empty data frame need to be created with blank data, and it must come out of the system. Understood, everyone? Clear till this? Okay, so how you can do that? Okay, so guys, this is what the requirement which the client has given. So this is what the before code, and this is what the code which I have developed. Okay, just to think, just go to here. Don't worry, it's a big code. Okay, just I will show you what the how you will be doing it. Okay, so this is what you can see here, updated. This is what I have did. Okay, so thing is, what I'm doing, you have a Hadoop, you have something called as file system configuration. So what it will do, right, see, val file exists. This is the path where we need to go and check whether the file exists or not. Okay, so if file exists, println file exists. Okay, else what will happen? Else you need to create an empty data frame. How you will do that? Okay, so first, once if the file is not exist, if the file is not there, then it need to go to this loop. So what it need to do? First, it need to create a conf object. Then you need to initialize the Spark session. Then you need to create the schema for this audit data. So data will be there. What is this schema means? Where you will get the schema? This is the schema. Okay, this is the schema. Okay, so this is the schema. So for this schema, you need to create a data frame with struct type. Okay, you can see here there is a nested data is also there. Okay, so you need to create the schema like this. Okay, so you can see here struct field, parent ID, struct field, batch ID. I told you, right? If it is a string and what is a true, all those things. Okay, so you need to create a struct type. So the thing is, once after creating the struct type, what you need to do? This is what, and in the Spark with Scala or Python, you have something called as create data frame. Okay, so you can do that. So what will happen? And you have something called as empty RDD. So nothing but this will create an empty row RDD. Okay, so and once after creating the structure and once after creating the empty row RDD, you need to give both as an inputs to the create data frame method. So this will create your empty data frame. Okay, so the thing is, once if the file is not there, I need to create an empty data frame. How I did like this. Same thing you need to apply for JSON also. This is one more place where you need to check whether JSON file is present or not. If JSON file is not present, again you need to do you need to check whether the file is there in your path or not. If the file is not there, you need to create an empty data frame with JSON schema, and this is what you need to do. Okay, what I did, similar I did. Okay, and finally you can see here create a replace temp view. I created a data frame and I converted it into a temp view. That's it. Okay, it is a empty data frame. It must not throw the error. Okay, clear everyone? This is what just I want to show you the code how it looks like. Okay, it looks simpler. Okay, it looks simpler, but once you start practicing, right, it will be easy. You can what is a build one after other. Okay, you can see here you have group by, you have aggregations, you have with column, all these things we have mentioned, all these things we have. You can see here drop duplicates. You can see drop duplicates. Okay, what is this drop duplicates? If you have a duplicates in batch ID or doc ID, you can drop the duplicates. Okay, you can sort it, in the descending order. Okay, so all those things, guys, you can use whatever in filter. What is filter? It will filter for only some elements. This SAP message type indicator will be checked with column SAP reprocess indicator is null or not. Okay, so this is what it will do. You can see here all these things will be, we have already discussed it, guys. All these functionalities we have discussed. You can see here we have renaming the column with column rename as total. What we are doing the sum of total credit amount and we are renaming it as total transaction amount. Okay, and we have doing group by, and if you want to do group by with multiple things, you can do like this. Okay, group by of multiple columns. Okay, so all those things, guys. Okay, you can able to process it, you can able to do it. Okay, so why I'm telling, right, once you are good with your what you say, this functionalities and all, it is very easy to develop your code. Okay, it is simple. Once you start working, you will get to know. Okay, and these are all the functionalities which you will be using in your project. Okay, clear everyone? Understood, right? I think most of the people okay, maybe good with the how you in real time scenarios, how you will be getting and how you will be answering those things in the form of your coding techniques. Okay, all these coding techniques, what and all we have discussed, everything will come into your projects. That's it. Drop duplicates. Okay, order by, sort by, group by, aggregate, select, map, filter, all those things will come into picture. Okay, here you can use make string. What is this means? Right now we use it to convert RDT into the data frame, but how to convert a data frame into RDT? By using this make string. Okay, by using the make string, you can convert your data frame to RDT. Yes, sir. Structure they will be giving, sir. They will be giving like this. You can see here, so structure of the scala. What is the, suppose this is not, this is what I have created. You can see here, sir, general schema. This they will be mentioning. This they will be giving us, sir. The schema details, all those things we will be getting. So based on this only, we will be creating our data frames. Okay, all these things. Based on this only, we will be creating our data frames. all the details will be provided to us by client, and once we will create the data frames, and we will be giving to us. Okay, the thing is like they must not get file not exist error. Instead of file not exist, they need to get the empty data frame. That's what their requirement. Okay, so based on the requirement we need to work. This is the requirement which we will getting in our sprints wise. Okay. Okay, so everyone clear? Okay, what and all we have okay to seen today. Okay, so how to handle the null things, how to write the data, and how to drop the duplicates, all those things, and how once you get a requirement, how you will be doing that. Okay, just I will show you this code one more time. This is very simple. Okay, all these things you will be getting, but the only thing is you will be modifying some part of the code. You can see here, a warc reader is nothing but once you have a warc file, the warc file can be read by using this warc reader.read. Okay, and you can use joins, which we already discussed how to join two tables. I have joined. Okay, by using a common column. Okay, by using a common column. So instead, if you feel like this is difficult, converting into the data, convert into the temp view, and straight away there you can use the inner joins, outer joins, whatever you want, whatever you want to do in SQL, you can use it in the place of that. Okay, this is what guys about Pyspark. Okay, so I think I have covered all the whatever the things which is used in the industry. I have covered most of the topics, and even in-depth topics also we have discussed it. Okay, I don't think I have missed any of the topics. Okay, so I do. So if you come across any new topics, right, just let me know, because this is a ever-growing technology. Okay, maybe some topics may be coming into advanced versions. Okay, so I will let you know, because these are all the topics which I use in my real-time projects. Okay, all those things from the basics to end I have given. Yeah. Okay, so everyone clear with this? Okay. Okay. Yes, sir. I will give you the. I will show to you. Give you the access, sir. Just a moment, sir. I will note down your mail ID. Okay. So, okay. Just noting down your mail ID, sir. Yeah. Bob Rao, sir. I will be giving the access. You can able to access the documents from here. Okay. Okay, so guys, so today we will end our Pyspark. Okay, so and tomorrow onwards we will start our cloud sessions. Okay, so what are all the things we are going to see in cloud means what are all the different types of clouds available, on what basis they are doing the differentiations, and once after knowing the basic cloud concepts, then I will be explaining you why we are going for Azure. Okay, since we have many cloud providers like AWS, and we have Oracle Cloud, we have IBM Cloud. Okay, we have differently AWS Cloud. Okay, of all these things, why are you going for cloud, Azure Cloud? Okay, that I will be telling you with values which was been reflected in the internet by Microsoft itself. Okay, based on that values only I will be explaining you. Then we will see what are all the services Azure provides to us, and how to create a virtual machines in Azure Cloud. Okay, so how we can do the data analytics using Azure. Everything I will be explaining from tomorrow onwards. Okay, so I hope my Pyspark sessions are useful for you. Okay, and I will try to give as much of the information I will be having in cloud. Okay, guys, then thanks for your patience. If any doubts, please let me know. Okay, so that I can answer you before we wind up this session. And Pyspark workouts, I will update with the recent workout documents also, and I will place it in my drive. You can access it. Yeah, these are all the real-time examples, Anuj, which I shown. Okay, these are all the real times, but the thing is like real time in the sense you will have some GBs of data, which I cannot process here, right? The thing is the system won't configure. Only cluster only we can do that. Okay, but I have designed all the real-time examples in the form of a simple data set, and I have explained you. Okay, this is what you will see in your real time. Okay, this is what everything you will do real time. Okay. So, yes, sir. I will send you the useful material, sir, which and all I am having. I will place in the drive, and I will place a folders wise. I will place so that you can access that, sir. Yeah, I will mention some projects also, sir. Okay, maybe after the cloud session is complete, right? I will take one project and I will explain you how the data flow and all will be there. That will give you a real time example for everyone. Yeah. Okay, guys. Then okay, take care. Okay, so tomorrow we will meet and we will start our cloud computing sessions. Okay. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for your patience, sir, and have a nice day.